Well, it's maple syrup season and we are visiting the For-Mar Nature Preserve and we're gonna go check out some ways of how to make maple syrup. But first thing, let's talk to Nicole. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. It's another beautiful day, so we're finally getting outside and getting some vitamin D, right?
That's right, the sun is shining.
Yes, for sure. Well, tell us a little bit about what you guys do to kind of like make maple syrup and things like that and the programming behind it.
So our maple syrup programs is one of our longest running program that we've had. We've been doing it here at For-Mar since really we started For-Mar back in 1970. And the family before us, the Merkleys, they had maple syrup that was running then and they were boiling it down. So we call this our Maple Madness instead of March Madness.
Yeah, I love it.
And all the whole month of March, we are going to have our trees tapped and we're going to have our sugar shack running and boiling that sap down and turning it into syrup.
Yeah, what is it about, maple syrup around this time to kind of get that maple madness going?
Yeah, great question. So really, the trees always have sap in them, right? So they're running sap, but here in the spring, when we have those cold nights and those warmer days, we're gonna have the trees, the sap that's gonna start running up the trees, and there's gonna be more sugar in there because that sugar is what helps those trees be able to pop those leaves and start that photosynthesis and making their own food.
Well, tell us how many kids really come and show up, or even adults that really come to the program?
Yeah, maple syrup is really for all ages. It's one of those skills that a lot of people want to either learn or relearn. We're having nostalgia around because they were able to do it as a child, and now they kind of want to teach their children and their grandchildren about it. And so here at For-Mar, we really try to pride ourselves on providing opportunities for the whole family. We've had our maple syrup scientists where the little kids can come out and see the science behind it. We've had our making maple syrup in your own backyard, and coming up is our Maple Syrup Festival on March 22nd.
Yes, how exciting is that? Is there anything new and fun happening with the festival this year?
Well, we always want to keep our traditions alive, so we're going to have the sugar shack open. We're going to see the boil going on. Kids are going to have a chance to go and check out the trees, figure out which trees are maples, which trees are not, and which trees they can tap and how many taps they can put in them. We are going to have some pancakes, so they're going to be, we like to add in some making your own pancakes and tasting real versus artificial maple syrup. And it's just a great time to be able to learn about this whole process, but then to be able to gather and be outdoors. Yeah. We love it. We love the spring. We love it when it starts to warm up, and we just want to get outside and enjoy our park system.
I'm excited to learn a few things. Yes. We'll get to that in a second, but before we go, tell the people how they can learn more information about the festival and just coming out here for you guys.
Maple syrup, I said, was all of March. Schools and community groups can set up their own field trips for learning about maple syrup. We've got a field trip here today. And we also have those weekend programs. So to learn more about what you can do here at For-Mar and in the Genesee County Parks, you're going to go to geneseecountyparks.org and look at our community calendar.
All right, awesome. Well, I'm so excited to learn more about maple syrup.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here.